Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back, and welcome back to FS News. Happy Saturday, guys. Weekend is in full swing, and I just hope you guys are enjoying it. I actually went out last night with the family and did some bowling. Very rusty at that. But anyways, today we have some news to get to. Today in news, we'll be going over the TLX Phoenix and where is it at. Plus, Rooster Mods bringing some old tools back, converting some old tools actually. Don't forget to join the club's Discord. Keep updated on everything like mod releases or stream schedules. A link to the Discord is down in the description, guys, so don't forget to join that. We're almost close to 3,000 members on the club's Discord. Question for the day: what is your favorite harvester for Farming Simulator? Mine was the Gleaner from Sid Modding in FS22. I really hope he actually brings it back, but I haven't heard a word on it yet. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Like always, if you guys are enjoying the video or you're enjoying Farming Simulator 25, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Well, roll that intro and let's get into today's news.
Saturday night, I'm gonna quit my job.
Welcome back and let's get into some Saturday news. Like I said at the beginning, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. It's actually pretty nice here in the Midwest. It's supposed to be actually in the 70s and 60s for like the next 2 weeks. A few rain showers, maybe some tornadoes, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into today's news. The first piece of news is actually from Mr. Hector Mods. This is about his Carpathian Countryside that he has been working on. This is a status update. He said he just finally reached a first major milestone with the map, and that is that everything he's wanted to do is now transferred from FS22 map version, adapted and improved, which is what he was mostly doing so far, and the last of this part are placeables, so farms most of all of it. This is not much change on the farms, no reason to. It is mostly all about the details. Let's see some of the stuff. The main farm, however, got some minor changes, which is a new heifer stable fit in between the bunker silos, which makes the area a bit closer to the real life farm this map is inspired by. Also, a wheel wash pit has been added in the front entrance of the main farm. There are new models for liquid manure tanks and bale sheds used also on the pig and sheep farm. Another new thing are all animal fences. He made his own new fence specifically for the animal barns, and they can be placed down also independently. They are very detailed. You can see individual bolts, welds, hinges, locks, and it is all fully animated. Just like everything else, the ground textures on the farm also received a complete overhaul. They are very detailed again. You can see tire tracks all over the place, dirt tracks, much better texture blending between various surface types, so it all really looks like there is something being done on these farms. So really a lot has been done these past few months, but there's still lots more to do. What is next with all this out of the way? Maybe trees, which are a bit tricky in FS25, will probably have redo it all to achieve the look he wants. Some tree types he's used before are missing in FS25, and the old ones are not usable for consoles, so we'll have to play around with this. Now, he will also be doing all this new stuff and content he wants for the map. Also think like completely a new map background, improvements all over the maps, new areas, and more. Also, since all of his placeable buildings are now fully transferred, adapted, and functional, they will be also soon submitted to the mod hub as standalone mods for any map like before in FS22 and more. One last thing to do are the solar panel options for all of them, which is also done almost, just a few left to do. So lots and lots of projects from Carpathian Countryside, plus all these placeables. Should be seeing them on the mod hub pretty soon. Then we got some news from JD Modding, the agro-industrial escardillo of 13 grooves to 70 centimeters. I think that's what that's called. Anyways, an implementation for mechanical control of weeds that is seen less and less in Argentine agriculture, but that, without a doubt, is part of the history of their history. This is something that will be coming pretty soon. Don't know what platforms this one's going to be coming though. Then we also got some fact sheets from our good friend JHHG Modding. Actually, first of all, I want to say he actually had a Saturday mod come out. A mod actually came out today, guys. So if you guys would like to download it, you guys can do it right now. And that mod is the John Deere 1775 NT 2022. So don't forget to actually download it, guys, and don't forget to actually rate it. But anyways, we're talking about some fact sheets. 2 fact sheets he's given us. The first one is, of course, on the Rolex AUK 600 cultivator. Horsepower, 200 horsepower is required for that. 6.0 working meters, $34,000, 7.4 tons, and 9 miles an hour. Now you also need something to actually pull that with. How about this one right here, the John Deere 8R Series 2010 EU tractor. 225 horsepower all the way up to 345, 675 liters, let's see, 215,500. Power shift, IVT, auto power transmissions, 31 miles an hour, and configurations, there's just way too many to count. Next, we have a plow actually for Lee right here from Tick Modding. Here it is. He's introducing the, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, the Kaimasa reversible mold bore plow. It comes in 3 sizes, each one requiring a certain amount of power, thus simulating real life. It also comes in several color options, ideal for opening new fields and also for your periodic plowing. The mold bore plow is a great option to increase your productivity. Coming soon to all platforms. So Lee, you got your plow coming. Now we also got a little bit of an update from Ross in mods about all of the stuff he's actually sent over to testing, as you see from this list right here. The Bailey Bale, the pickup hitch for foragers, the JCB TM420S, the JCB Hydro Dig 110W, and the Bailey TB trailer pack are all pending. Now the Taylor attachments and the Taylor attachments manure fork all have been released. They released yesterday, and the JCB 220X excavator is now in console testing, and we could see that at the beginning of next week if it does pass that console testing. Next, we have some good news from our good friend Rooster Mods. Mod conversion alert, it is back. The John Deere 1075 running gear with your favorite authentic American style small square bale auto-loading hay rack attachment is returning for Farming Summit 25. Welcome back the John Deere 1075 hay wagon. The versatile wagon is excellent for moving over 150 square bales at a time and can be pulled in tandem. It features easy user position side unloading, and it can also be equipped with tie down straps to help it securely move other in-game items. You can get creative with how you use it. See, for example, this homemade planter tender rig. The running gear underpinning this wagon isn't just thrown together. It's an authentically crafted John Deere 1075 running gear that was manufactured from 1971 to 1987. A wagon farmer still found on farms today and has moved mountains of material for decades. You should know, however, that this mod isn't just making a basic return. With all of their mods, they are striving to make sure they come back better than before, and this mod will be no exception. Many of the textures are being reworked to make this mod more beautiful than ever, and at least one new option, alternative colors for the head rack versus the base boards, is being added. And with the new color selection tool built into Farming Simulator, we can guarantee you'll be able to make almost whatever color wood you like. They're hoping that you guys are excited for this popular mod to come back. There's a bit more work to be done, but they are hoping it will be submitted relatively soon. I am glad that Rooster Mods is actually bringing back all this old school stuff. We need more old school stuff actually in Farming Simulator. That is one thing we are lacking, mainly the old school American stuff. So thank you to actually Rooster Mods for bringing this thing out. I cannot wait for this thing to finally come out. And like always, guys, it's going to be coming out to all platforms. Next, some news from Dense Modding. We haven't actually heard from him in about 2 weeks about his 8R 2020, but that's because he was working on massive improvements and additions to it. Much of those details, but details are the most important, right? So let's summon up everything that he's actually going to be putting into this thing. Main displays received a big upgrade. The way you configure your 8R will also affect the look of both the 4600 and the G5 monitors. Depending on which transmission you select and on which front mount, the bracket, weight, or front hydraulic you select, the layout of the main screen will also change. You can take a closer look at the different photos in there for a better example. Second thing he's changed, the Starfire receivers and additional displays. The SF3000 and SF7500 joined the SF6000, SF7000, and the integrated SF in the option list for receivers. All of them are available with RTK2. The SF3000 is remodeled and rescaled, and the SF7000 and the 7500 are reworked, and now they look better than ever. From additional displays, there are now also available the GS2 2600 and the GS3 2632. Third, animations. All monitors and displays are now completely animated. Loading screens, main screens, loading bars, loading circles, numbers, sliders, on and off indicators. Only one display left to be animated is the new G5 corner display, for which he needs photos of the icons when the engine is starting and when the engine is on. Fourth, wheels. He's also added new wheel configs. There are now new medium wheel configs, the 650/60R34 plus the 750/70R44. Wide wheels also received improvement, and the improvement is that the wheel brands which have the 710/55R34 dimensions will also have these dimensions on wide tire options. Wheel brands that do not have the 710/55R34 wheels will be equipped with the 650/60R34 on the fronts. At the back, for both options, there are 960R42. But the wheel configs that received the biggest update is definitely the biggest wheel config which his 8R will have. He's talking about the 710/60R38 at the fronts and the 965R46 at the backs. He's made the realistic front fenders like in real life for them now. Now they have realistic wheel spacing, and also the cab is positioned a little bit higher like in real life when you choose that configurations. And fifth one, custom sounds are back and they are also improved. Now, the last piece of news to actually go over for today is actually from 82 Square Studio. We finally have some news about his TLX Phoenix. Well, guess what, guys? It has finally entered that testing list. Keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully it does pass the first time. I know a lot of you guys cannot wait for something from 82 Square Studio. It's actually been a while since we've got something from him. And there was today's news. Not bad for a Saturday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend. Like I said at the very beginning, what do you guys actually have planned for this weekend? I mean, even though the weekend's almost halfway over though. Today's schedule, guys, we do have a live stream, and that is at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully I see every single one of you guys in there. Like always, if you guys did enjoy the video, a like would be appreciated. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Well, I'll see you guys tonight. Have a great Saturday, guys. Peace.